referee looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to Want My Bet TV. I'm Tom.
I'm Ollie.
And we're talking boxing today. Big night of fighting at the O2 this weekend on Saturday night. Dillian Whyte versus Joseph Parker. We're going to go through, yeah, it's a great fight actually. Going to go through a little bit of the undercard, so if you are watching it and fancy a little dabble, you'll be able to do it.
We're also going through the main event as well.
Also going through the main event as well.
Of course we are.
So we'll go through that. We'll go through all of the fights, keep it pretty top level so you can have a little dabble if you fancy it.
Tiny bit of admin.
Little bit of admin. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be doing daily videos across all different sports, football, golf, tennis, you name it, we'll be covering it. Like this video so you can help us out, and give us a little comment if you think we're chatting rubbish. Or if you agree with us, we'd like it if you agree with us.
The only other thing is, there's a number at the bottom. That's the number to our WhatsApp channel. On there we share all of these tips, but we've got enhanced odds with Bet Victor. So get on that channel if you want to access those. To get involved, all you've got to do is WhatsApp us the word join and save the number, and if you're over 18, we'll let you in.
Nice.
Simple.
Okay then, so O2 Arena, there's, 6 or so fights that we're covering.
Yeah, so first up, Anthony Fowler versus Craig O'Brien. What are you saying?
So, little super welterweight one, this one. So Anthony Fowler was an Olympian, decent Olympian. He's had 6 fights, 6 wins, 5 by knockout. He's very good, basically. However, looking into this, I didn't know much about Craig O'Brien, but he's undefeated too, but hasn't really fought anyone of note. Hasn't stopped anyone either. So he's won all of his fights, but he's won them all on points. I just think Anthony Fowler's going to have way too much power for him.
So, safe tip?
Fowler to win is just a real safe one.
And your punchy tip?
Oh, so it's a little bit more risque. I'd go Fowler to win by knockout in rounds 4 to 6. So it's only a little 6 or 8 rounder, this one.
Yeah.
So rounds 4 to 6, Fowler from knockout.
Nice.
Cool.
Next?
Next up, we've got Frank Buglioni versus Emmanuel Feuzeu. So this one's a light heavyweight fight. Buglioni fought Callum Johnson in his last fight. Got absolutely blown out in 1 round.
Yeah.
Massive shock, because Buglioni was the British champion at the time. Feuzeu has been hand-picked as the comeback fight, so I can't see Buglioni losing this. Buglioni loses this,
he's done.
Potentially might even retire.
Yeah.
So this Feuzeu has lost 5 of his last 7 fights. 4 of them he's been knocked out in. I mean,
is a knockout on the cards here?
Buglioni is winning this one. I would say a safe tip is Buglioni, but it's not even worth it because the odds will be terrible. Buglioni to win by knockout in rounds, I reckon 5 to 8. It will take him a little while to get into it, but once he tags him, he'll go down. Buglioni will win that one.
Good. Next one, Conor Benn versus Cedric Peynaud.
Yeah, so this is a great fight. So this is welterweight one. They fought back before. So Conor Benn is Nigel Benn's son. They fought back in December 2017, and it was an absolute classic.
It's controversial, isn't it?
So controversial. So Ben won in a split points decision. So, but he maybe shouldn't have. Ben got dropped like twice in the first round.
Really?
Yeah, which was like massive shock. They were like, "Who is this French guy?" But this Peynaud has never been stopped ever. Really? Ben dropped him in the 5th and the 6th, so he came back into the fight. And then this Peynaud was out on his feet at the end of the 6th. I mean, 30 seconds more and Ben would have knocked him out. This one, so the previous fight was only 6 rounds. Yeah. This one is scheduled for 10. I think this could be a classic again. And
we're going to get pretty open then.
It's going to be, like, if you can, a safe one. I think Conor Benn will learn from his mistakes, won't be too open, won't get knocked down. Ben will win this one. If he doesn't, it's a massive shock still.
So the outrageous punchy tip is what?
Outrageous one is Ben to win by knockout.
Is that outrageous though?
But both fighters to be knocked down.
That's the outrageous.
That's the outrageous part about it. Ben to win by knockout is not going to be amazing odds. It'll be decent. Just chuck it in an act with a few of these other ones. But both fighters to be knocked down is good.
It happened last time.
I mean, they've both got absolute lead in their hands, so it could happen. Yeah, good fight that one.
Nice. Next up is Chisora versus Takam.
Yes. So this is heavyweight fight. They're both lumps. It's quite hard to call as they're both quite evenly matched.
Yeah.
Chisora lost to Dillian Whyte in December 2006 in a very tight fight. Again, that was a classic fight.
Takam obviously Joshua.
With AJ. So
when fucking fight
10 or 11th round, he got stopped by Joshua. Takam has only lost to Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker and Alexander Povetkin, who Joshua fights in September.
Yeah.
And only Povetkin and Joshua have stopped him. Takam is decent.
Yeah.
Like, he's
a lump.
I mean, he would stand there. You could hit him with a baseball bat. Just wait for the other person to get tired. This one is definitely going 12 rounds. I mean, it's guaranteed to go 12 rounds.
Even though Takam's 37.
Takam's 37. Chisora's 34.
I suppose so.
They've both been around the block, but they're both. They both, I don't think, have the power to knock each other out. Yeah. But they'll be knocking lumps out of each other for 12 rounds. So it'll be a really good fight to watch. If I'm going a little bit more of a risky one to, like, if you want to boost the odds up, I'd go Takam will win this on points.
Decent.
Just.
Yeah.
It'll be a good little fight though.
Good, look forward to that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
Then Katie Taylor versus Kimberly Conor.
Kimberly Conor, yeah. So this one's lightweight. Katie Taylor's already a world champion.
Yeah.
Gold medalist in 2012. Probably one of the best female boxers on the planet. Yeah. She's so good. Katie Taylor beat Busto, her name is, on points in April, and Conor lost on points to the same woman in March 2017. So Katie Taylor's just going to be that little bit too good for her, I think. And I think Katie Taylor's going to stop her.
Okay.
So, and I reckon it will be fairly early. I'm going in rounds 1 to 6. So, safe one is Taylor on points.
Or, if you were going to be even more punchy, 1 to 3.
1 to 3 could even happen. Katie Taylor, body shots, she is so good. So good.
There you go.
And then the big one.
The big one.
Yeah, Dillian Whyte versus Joseph Parker. Massive fight. Like, everyone's been having a go saying that this shouldn't be a pay-per-view, but this is a great fight. Again, so evenly matched. Yeah. They've both only lost to Anthony Joshua, so they've only got one defeat on their things. Joseph Parker has never been dropped as an amateur or a pro. Never been knocked down, ever. Parker's got 24 wins and 18 knockouts. And his last KO was back in 2016. So as he's got up like the weight or the levels in the heavyweight, he hasn't been able to knock him out. So I don't know if he's got the power to knock Dillian Whyte out. I really don't think he has. Dillian Whyte, on the other hand, probably has got the power if he tags him. He's won 23 with 17 knockouts. And his last fight was back in March where he knocked out Lucas Brown and he absolutely KO'd him with a left hook. I think this one's going the distance as well because Joseph Parker, we saw against AJ, is hard to hit. Yeah. AJ controlled him with his jab, but he's hard to hit. Safe one is this fight will go 12 rounds.
I've just seen what you put here.
Yeah. So then a punchier tip is, I think, Dillian Whyte to win on points. People won't think that Dillian Whyte can win on points, but I think he's trained hard for this one. And I think he'll struggle to land it clean on Joseph Parker because the guy's never been down.
And then you're very punchy.
Very
This is very punchy. But
this is huge because you don't see this much in boxing. But I've got a funny feeling. I've got a weird feeling. And I said it to my brother, and my brother's like, actually, I can see that happening.
No,
this could be a draw.
No, it can't be.
I'm not saying that's my tip.
I'm not the, you know, I'm not saying that's my tip. Like, that never ever happens.
It never happens, right? So it'll probably be 20, 25 to 1. It never happens. But these two are so evenly matched, I've just got a weird feeling.
Chuck a fiver on it.
It's worth chucking a few quid on it. I would say my tip for this one is Whyte to win on points. Okay. Because I don't think he's going to knock him out just because Joseph Parker is a unit and just never goes down. So I think Dillian Whyte wants this more. Joseph Parker's had his massive payday with AJ. Yeah. Dillian Whyte is on the way up. So I'm going Whyte on points.
Right, well there you have it. There's all of Tom's tips for the boxing.
Yes, punchy tips.
Punchy, very punchy, and safe tips.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, check back soon for more tips videos.
See you later.
See ya.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome